want to talk about accuracy over ego. And I think that one of the most common times that ego can arise is when something that you value is threatened. And recently we had a situation where we had a client bring some information to us, and it was an FAQ page. The client had done some research on AI, and an FAQ was one of the possibilities. Well, we at Tetra Prime have a value, and the value is less is more. And we know that this is a value that is very often hard to embrace because we often think that more is more, that, we need to add to something to make it better. But when you're a creator, you come to realize how often that's not the case. It's like actually editing the thing down that makes it better. It's removing things that are distraction that can make things better. So we're very reluctant to add to a website unless we think that that addition really is additive, because a lot of times you add something and it makes it worse. So we've done FAQ pages in the past that haven't really done anything. So from our perspective, we feel a little bit of internal resistance, that we feel like one of our values is being threatened by somebody asking us to do something that we feel is bringing more to the situation, that they're asking us to do more that's going to lead to less. But is that true? And I think that that's where this first principle of prioritizing accuracy over ego comes in. If it is true, we should be able to run a test and to demonstrate that adding that page was not helpful. It didn't increase traffic. It didn't. It actually decreased conversion, various different things. So there's no reason to have that gut instinct that we have when one of your values is threatened. So your value is threatened. You feel defensive. You don't have to be defensive if you get your ego out of it. So you just put the ego away for a second and think about, okay, the client is curious. That's another one of our values. They want to know the answer to something. We should be able to empirically validate what they're asking. So let's go ahead and create this for the client and test it and see whether or not it's a viable possibility, and then we'll get the data back and we'll sit down and we'll discuss that together.